So the White House has made it clear that the first wave of stimulus checks are to start being deposited into eligible Americans' bank accounts this weekend, and it will continue to roll out through these coming weeks. Now, before we discuss how you can 2x or even 3x your stimulus payment, let's discuss who is eligible to receive that stimulus payment. Now, you have to be one of two people. Either you are single, making less than $80,000 a year, or you are married with a combined income less than $160,000 a year. Now, if you are one of those two people and you have children, you will get $1,400 for each child you have, plus $1,400 for each adult independent. And the best part is that these stimulus checks are not taxable income, so you don't have to pay taxes on them. Now, before we start, I want to remind you that I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own research on anything that I say. Don't take this as a financial advice. Now, when it comes to how people think about making money, there are two types of people. There are those who think that making money is only by going out and working and actually putting the sweat, blood, and tears into what you do. And then there are those who think that money can actually bring you money, what we call passive income. Now, when you get the stimulus check, I know some people have to pay their debts, some people have to pay their rent, some people have college loans, and the list goes on. You are aware of your financials. You make the decision, you make the call. I'm just sharing my pure, humble opinion with you. So we're gonna pretend that I do have the $1,400 and I'm just looking to grow that money, as that money is not really in need of going to pay rent or something of a necessity. I'm just gonna consider that money never even came, and with that mindset, I'm gonna play with that money in the stock market to try my best to 2x or even 3x that amount. Now, the companies that I'm about to mention to you are three companies that I am a big fan of. I have actually bought into these companies early on in the game. I'm gonna leave a link in the description to join the Patreon so that all the transactions I make within the stock market are very transparent to you. You will get to see when I buy, sell, or even hold on to a company. The first company on my list for today is a company called Castor Maritime, ticker symbol CTRM. The company is actually a shipping company that ships dry bulk commodities like grains and minerals all over the world. I got into this company since it was 17 cents and I've been buying almost every single dip that I ended up averaging to 41 cents. The CEO of the company has recently made some aggressive moves when it comes to expanding the business. He recently doubled his fleet size, meaning he bought more vessels, to the point that he went from having just one vessel all the way to 14 vessels as we are speaking. And the best part is that the company has zero in debt, which means that there are zero interest expense that would eat up into the cash flow of the company, sending the share price even higher in the coming few days. I have spoken about this company in details in a previous video. Go back and check it for yourself. A short-term catalyst coming ahead for this company that would send the stock price even higher is the NASDAQ confirmation. Now, what does that really mean if you are new to investing? And I truly respect that, but please play it safe. Basically, NASDAQ compliance means that when a company is under $1 for some time, the NASDAQ will basically issue a warning saying, hey, we'll give you 180 days. If your stock doesn't go above $1 and maintain that price for 10 consecutive days, you are going to be delisted, meaning we're gonna take you out of the stock market, meaning it won't be tradable. People won't be able to buy or sell their position out of the company. It just disappears from the NASDAQ. However, as for CTRM, it actually reached above $1 for 10 consecutive days. And because of the market correction, of course, it went below the dollar, but it stayed above $1 for 10 consecutive days. And again, this Friday, it actually reached above $1 with a current price of $1.03. So my prediction, and don't take this as a financial advice, is that they are going to get the NASDAQ compliance confirmation within these coming few days. Now, my price target for this company is actually at $2.25, which is more than 100% of what it is now. Again, don't take this as a financial advice. Please do your own research. The next company that I want to talk to you about is a company that I'm a very, very big fan of. I've been in the company since it was $1.70. It is now $3.20, which is kind of early in the game. Again, I'll leave my link for the Patreon so you can get to see when I buy and sell out of a company. You get notified right away. The company is called Sensionics, ticker symbol SENS. Now, Sensionics basically has what we call the Sense CGM. It's an under-the-skin sensor. It goes in the back of the arm. It's a glucose measuring device that basically goes under the skin. It's been in a big competition with companies like Dexcom and Abbott, companies with share prices that are actually over $100. However, Sensionics has been on a massive development lately. that it's going head to head with these big companies. They currently have a 90 days under the skin sensor. They are now working on a 180 days sensor and even the 360 days sensor. Unlike Abbott and Dexcom that have 10 days or even 14 days sensor, and then you have to get it changed. For people with diabetes, Sensionics is going to make it much easier. Now, believe it or not, the 180 days is currently available in Europe. People are using it, but within the US, we only have the one that is 90 days, as we are currently waiting for the 180 days sensor to be approved by the FDA, which is expected on August 31st of this year, 2021. Now, who has been buying into Sensionics? Which big firms has been actually acquiring as much shares as possible? The first biggest firm that I know of is one that's called H.C. Wainwright & Co. They believe in the success of this company so much that they actually purchased what is worth $115 million worth of Sens shares at a direct offering. But that's pale in comparison when you see how much insider activity there is. People that work inside the company, they have actually acquired more than 50% of Sensionics shares. Now, if insiders themselves, meaning people that work inside the company, believe in the company to the point that they have acquired half the shares of Sensionics, they must know something that we don't know, something that the media doesn't even know yet, to the point that they have acquired that much shares. Sensionics share is now at $3.19. The price target I would give this company, again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I do believe in the company. I see a price target of $5 in the near future. The third company that I want to talk about, a company that I have spoken about previously in 2 different videos. I have given a very detailed explanation of what they do and their expansion, and also an update on what has recently been happening with the company. The company name is Sens, ticker symbol ASXC. It used to be Transenterix, TRXC. However, they changed their name. It is not because of a merger or something, it's just that the CEO himself said this has a better reflection of what we do than Transenterix, and for that reason, we're gonna call it Sens. No need to go out and say they made a merger, no need to make a whole video just about the name change. They are not merging with any company as of now. So what is Sens? It's an innovative company that develops and enhances technology of robotic surgeries, which in return minimizes the amount of invasive surgeries. It's a robot doing the surgery, and you can imagine how accurate that could be. Lately, they have actually filed for more patents, and they have gotten it, and they also filed for FDA approvals, and they have been getting FDA approvals left and right. Nothing has been rejected so far. It is very embraced within Europe, which in return send the share price all the way from below $1 to $7.20 back to $4.20 because of the market correction. I've been in the company since it was 93 cents. I am not looking to get out anytime soon. So $4.20 is a big discount for those who want to get in. Don't take this as a financial advice. Please do your own research. But I do see this as a big discount for those who want to actually double their money in the short term. The price target I would give to Sens is actually nothing below $8, which means almost 100% increase from $4.20. However, it doesn't mean go ahead and dump your money in one company. Please learn to diversify your portfolio and also have some cash on the side so that you're buying the dip, which is gonna be the next part of the video, me showing you how to actually diversify the $1,400 into the stock market, which is the only way to actually beat the market. So now we're gonna talk about how I would use my $1,400. Again, don't take this as a financial advice. Please do your own research in any single company that I just mentioned. Now, if you are looking to invest your $1,400, you can deposit the money into either WEBULL or Robinhood. WEBULL is actually my favorite. I left the link in the description. Once you deposit $200 or more, even without investing them, you get 2 free stocks. Or you can go ahead and deposit them into Robinhood. I also left you the link in the description. So now let's talk about the breakdown. If you actually want to beat the market, you don't want to get eaten up, you don't want to lose your money in the market. Here's how I would go about it with the $1,400. I would break the $1,400 into amounts, $900 and $500. Now the $900 would be broken into 3 different prices of $300 per company. So the $300, the first one I would deposit into CTRM. Second one will go into Sensionics, ticker symbol SENS. And third one into Transenterix or Sens, ticker symbol ASXC. Now, if you want to ask me what price would you get into any of these companies, I would say they are currently on a discount. What happens if these companies take a dip after I would buy into them? That's when the $500 comes in. I will start to deposit $100 per dip. So I will not put the $500 in the first dip that I see. I would wait for every single dip like I had been doing in the past, and then I would strike $100 at each dip that I see, and then start to collect gains. One of the things I want to mention before I let you go is whenever you trade, never trade with emotions. Make sure that you actually using money that you are not in need of, money that you can afford to lose. I'm not saying these stocks are going to plummet. I'm just saying hold yourself strong, hold your portfolio, diversify. Never go in with emotions, because that's when you're gonna sell on a red day and you're gonna lose your money. And instead of actually adding more to your position when the stock dips and riding it back up, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button, as these videos take a long time to make. With that being said, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Stay safe, stay well, make money. See you next video.